Hi, everybody. I just wanted to have a discussion this morning concerning what went on in Colorado and the shooting and the news surrounding the shooting and how it correlates to a very important bill that's about to come up for vote in our Senate. As you may or may not know, the United Nations has been pushing limitations on Americans' gun rights via a treaty called the Arms Trade Treaty. And it's going to the Senate, and the Senate is about to vote on it. Many Americans see this as a complete onslaught on our Constitution, and so we've been working to get the Senate to vote against the Arms Trade Treaty and just leave us out of any global decisions they want to make concerning their own guns and leave us to our own Constitution. All right, the good news is basically, in the past, the Supreme Court has already ruled that no outside treaty, in other words, no New World globalist agenda, can usurp our Constitution. The bad news is that they don't seem to mind if they erode it a little bit on the sides and almost disfigure it into something that does not resemble the original document. But that's a whole other discussion. All right, I want to go into the shooting thing. Okay, I'm just a girl from Buffalo, right? I've never seen a gun until a few years ago in California when I went out and I learned to shoot. Okay, so I would say I was one of those people that was basically anti-guns. I was probably sitting on the side of most Americans that don't understand about the Second Amendment and why we really need guns. And I just want to say that I also think that, a lot of people just don't understand, because back in 1776, these people had just come out of the fight, right? And when you've just come out of something, you're really aware of what needs to be done, what you fought, what didn't work, where the holes were, how to patch them up. Now it's been hundreds of years later. We've been living high in the hog, had this wonderful freedom, this wonderful abundance in America, based on the beauty and foundation of this document that we've designed our country after, right? So it does matter when they go messing with that. It is the thing that is the basis that makes our country so wonderful to live in. Okay, on the other side, we are getting slammed. Our gun rights and our Second Amendment right are just getting slammed across European news, RT, Al Jazeera, and lovely Piers Morgan, who decides, I don't know if he is actually trying to become an American citizen, but I think he just should turn his application back in after the show he just did. He pretty much used this horrible event that happened concerning a gun to just berate the American people on how disgusting we were to have the Second Amendment and to own guns, okay? And it's just, okay, let's look at some simple facts here. When something happens with the spinach crop, when E. coli gets into it and a bunch of people die, maybe 50 people die from it, our solution is to not eat. That's not a solution. Oh, okay, well, the spinach killed people, so we're just not going to eat because food kills, okay? That's how stupid this gun thing is. Because the fact is, good people always do the right thing, even if they have a gun or if they don't. And bad people are going to do bad things, whether they have a gun to do it with or something else. So even though we're looking at this horrible situation, the truth is, when this shooter came in, if one single person in that auditorium had a carry permit and was legally able to have a gun on them, they could have stopped this person from shooting over 70 people. I mean, there's nothing like somebody shooting back to get somebody to stop, okay? I mean, and you can check that out. Just the other day, there was a video of some criminals that came in, two hefty-looking, men in their 20s, and tried to rob a convenience store. And some old man in his 70s had a gun permit to carry, shot back at them. Boom, they ran out. They didn't hurt any people. He saved the day. Why? He was a good person using a gun responsibly against bad people that were using guns irresponsibly. So I'm just throwing out this conversation, because we're going to be having it. They're having it about us and our Constitution all over the country. And if you'd like a lovely synopsis on this, Alex Jones did a great show last night that I'm going to link below. And at the end, when he talks about Pierce Morgan, I just could not have said it better myself. And it was some of the best entertaining video I've seen in a long time. So I'm going to link that along. And I would love your comments on this and what's going on. Also, on a whole other side note, I have not had this substantiated. So if anyone has a link, let me know. But supposedly, the shooter was working for the Air Force in the psychological warfare department. That's what was told to me. As I said, I haven't found a link on that, but if anyone else does, please forward it along. And everybody, leave your comments. Thank you.